Welcome to a special early edition of the WB Mason Coaches Report with the head coach of the Hofstra men's basketball team, Cassara. And Mo, how's your summer been going?
Ryan, going well. Great to see you.
Well, it's only August, but basketball is never too far away. So just take us through, since the end of the season, what's been going on and all the new exciting things.
Yeah, you know, it's already August here, and we're excited certainly about the next season coming up here really quickly and getting everybody back to school. Most of our team's been in summer school throughout July, and some guys are just finishing up this week. So even including our new guys, who we have 5 new faces here, including 4 freshmen and a new transfer student. So we're excited about that. So the whole group is working hard, and our staff just got off the road, a busy July, big evaluation period working on the 2013 class. So been a very busy off season, but we're certainly excited about the start of school.
Like you said, a lot of fresh faces. Just what are your initial impressions from what you've seen?
Yeah, really excited. I think you know, not only have we managed to bring in some talented basketball players, but some great additions to our university and to our campus. I think you know, we've been able to really spend some time over the last year and a half recruiting some really fine young men, as well as fine basketball players. So we're really excited about what they're going to do on and off the court.
Entering your 3rd season here, now this is the chance for you to really put your own stamp out on this program. And how do you think that process is coming along?
Yeah, I think we're halfway through that probably. We're still you know, a couple more classes away from really having all of our guys here, so to speak. But we're really excited about, you know, some of the guys who remain here, who've played here for a few years, and certainly some of the new faces.
And the out-of-conference schedule has pretty much been finalized. A couple of pieces will be filled in later, but you have a good idea of who you're going to be playing, and just talk about your initial impression of a challenging non-conference slate.
Yeah, a really challenging non-conference slate. You know, some teams that we have played here locally. Manhattan College had a wonderful year last year. We're going back over there to Manhattan. Wagner College had a terrific year last year. They're coming here. We have a home date with SMU. You know, Larry Brown coming here to Hofstra, and certainly really excited about playing Tulane in the new Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Yeah, just talk about SMU. You've matched wits with a lot of talented coaches, but none that have been in the Hall of Fame. So obviously it's about the players and not the coaches. Sure. But you look at that, you know, that matchup, and it must be pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, Larry Brown's certainly a name and a figure, and somebody in our sport who's done a lot of wonderful things. So he's excited, obviously, to come back here. He's from Long Beach, so I think that'll be a great story for the New York media and for him, and certainly a great matchup for us. And then we're going to return the game to Dallas next year.
And you got a matchup against LIU, and obviously that was a great way to start the season last year. LIU's coming off those 2 consecutive conference championships and appearance last year in the NCAA tournament. And just talk about facing them again.
Yeah, LIU has been really a terrific program here over the last several years in New York, and a real consistent group. And Jack Perry, the new head coach there, taking over, will do a tremendous job. So looking forward to going over to Brooklyn and playing them this year as well. So another really tough, very talented task for us.
Just talk about facing all these local teams. You got a taste of it last year. Just whether it's creating these rivalries or building them up, just how important are these local games, especially early in the season?
I think it's great for us, Brian. You know, I think it helps our media, it helps our fans, it helps our fans be able to come see us not only here at the MAC Center, but certainly on the road. So it gives us a great opportunity. You know, we do travel a lot for our season within the CAA, so it's nice to be able to, you know, get on a quick bus ride and get over to Brooklyn or get over to one of these local schools. And they're very well coached, all these teams that we're playing, so we're looking forward to it.
And how important are these games, just getting ready for the conference schedule, which you know is going to be another challenge?
Yeah, I think it's a big part of our early season, especially with so many new faces. You know, I think the non-conference schedule will really be very interesting for us this year with a handful of new freshmen, some transfers who sat out last year. Really, I think by my count, 9 new faces essentially to the program.
And just talk about playing in the Barclays Center. That's obviously a brand new venue. It's in Brooklyn, in New York City. Just as far as generating interest, how much are you looking forward to playing?
I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's another great opportunity. I think they're going to do a lot with college basketball in the New York community here over the next couple of years. So great opportunity for us, great opportunity for our players. Really happy for David Himes, a native Brooklyn kid who's, you know, going to play his senior year there for the first year for the Brooklyn Nets.
It's funny, as you go down through the schedule, most of these teams have head coaches in either their 1st, 2nd, or 3rd year, you know, including yourself. That must make it a little bit difficult to game plan because there isn't a big track record. You have all these coaches looking to put their own mark on things.
Sure, it does change things. You know, I think it makes it difficult at times, but certainly we'll have a chance to see some of these teams over and over again, and hopefully get a little bit of consistency with the scouting reports.
And you're just with the conference wide open, whether it's a realignment or, you know, different things like that. It seems like it could be anybody's year this year. So when you have that type of anything can happen scenario going on, just how exciting does it make it for a program like yours coming in where, hey, if we do things the right way, we have a shot?
Yeah, I think so, Brian. I think the interesting thing for us is I know we have a lot of new faces and moving parts, and I think the early part of the season we'll be blending that all together, and hopefully we're starting to play our best basketball by February and March. And certainly, if you can get into that conference tournament with a smaller group, you just got to win that first game, and then you never know what can happen. So I'm hoping we can, by the middle of the winter, second semester, we can really start to be playing really good basketball and gel as a group, and that's the big challenge for us as a staff.
Even though it's their first year playing here, just how valuable was the experience last year being around the team for Jamal and Teron and even Jordan, who redshirted?
Right. I think it was really important for them. Obviously, they were around for practice every day. They were around through the year, and certainly were able to see a lot of challenging, tough losses, and hopefully kind of put those in their back pocket and help that fuel their fire, moving forward here for us.
And for the returning players as well, just how much are you looking forward to them to really take on that leadership role and get all these fresh faces really tell them what the program's about and how to play Hofstra basketball?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think of Stephen Mejia and David Imes in those roles certainly, and both of them battled injuries last year. David missed a big chunk of the year at the end of the year. Stevie missed a big chunk of the year at the beginning of the year. They battled injuries and things. Both of those guys have worked extremely hard on their bodies in the off season and lost some weight and cut down a little bit. So we're hoping that they're ready to go and certainly can take some of what they've had over the last couple of years and really implement it to these young guys.
Well, especially for Stephen Mejia now with better health and a full offseason with the program as well and some more time to digest the system and more practice. Just what's his ceiling?
Yeah, I'm excited about him. He's graduated, so he's got a little bit of that off his plate and certainly really focused on his body. He's lost a lot of weight. He's really worked on his body and his flexibility. Unfortunately, he just had a very injury-prone year, even started at the end of last summer. So we're hoping we keep him healthy and use some of his guidance and some of his leadership to really take us where we want to go.
All right, well, thank you, Coach, and thank you, fans, for watching the WB Mason Coaches Report with head coach Mo Cassara.